Well, hi Blue Marble Riders. Here we are after the first stop. We had breakfast, tried to avoid the inclement weather. Did it for as long as possible, but we're back on the road again. We're heading off to Buttle Lake and then the Ralph River campground. Bike's fully loaded up. It's amazing getting all the stuff together. Managed to fit it in. My better half is on the back. And next stop is Campbell River for a coffee. First rain we've had in quite a long time. Now I know what to do when it gets too dry around here. Just pack up ready for camping and start rolling. Guaranteed to rain. Lots of bikes and campers, all going the other way though. But quite a few came up as well and stopped at the sandbar with us. So a couple of guys, one on a older model Triumph Tiger, and then the other on a really old model Beamer. Okay, we're coming into Campbell River. And it looks much drier up here, which is good news so far. Clouds look a little less ominous. And we're going to look for our Chevron gas station, fill up with some 94 and none of that ethanol in it. And that should last us all the way to the campsite and back, because I don't think there are any gas stations from there on. There might be one in Gold River, don't know what quality of gas they serve, so this is probably it. And right across there is Desolation Sound for any sailors out there. Desolation Sound in the distance, the mountains, you probably look tiny on the GoPro. This thing's averaging 4.8 liters per 100 kilometers right now. It's pretty amazing. What's that, about 58 miles a gallon? That's not bad at all, fully loaded, 2 up. Poor bugger, his wrists must be killing him. Wow, that's a lot of fishing out there. Tons of fish boats out there, must be 20 or 30 of them.
Okay, no road trip would be complete without construction and roadworks on the way, and of course the GoPro Hero 5's well-known problem of the quick start button that doesn't record when you've got a plugged-in mic. But on the good side, this rock, I remember this rock from when I was a kid and I used to come on holiday to Canada. It has always been sprayed, and when I came here on holiday to Canada, I do remember that there was one thing sprayed on it that made my dad laugh every time we drove past it, and it was "Herpes is forever." Some of you older people may remember the Love Is cartoon. Well, I thought "Herpes is forever" was pretty good. At this point in the video, my bum was getting a little numb. It'd been 2 hours in the saddle, and that's usually the time where the V-Strom standard seat will start to let you know that you need to get off for a few minutes. Not bad for a stock seat though. Some of this junk off. And by this time in the afternoon, it had started raining again. We were now in, or just entering Strathcona Park, as you can see by the sign, and so we decided to pull over and check our rain gear. The jacket, the boots, the pants, on both of us were working really well, bone dry. Those boots I reviewed a while ago, check them out. They were subjected to 2 hours of water and my feet were absolutely bone dry. Anyway, we took a walk around this place and took a quick look at the views, a quick thumbs up just to say, hey, the waterproofs are working, this is awesome. And then we carried on. The road coming up is an absolutely spectacular road, and I'm really pleased with the Road 5 tires on the bike. They gripped so well, tar strips, bad surface, everything, not even a shake, nothing. Didn't push it too hard, of course, but really pleased with that. So it's just after that rest stop that you start to notice the peekaboo views. along the lake. And of course, more obligatory road construction. This in one of the nicest parts on the road, actually. A beautiful cliff on one side and lake views on the other. Very, very curly. Some poor road surface in this area because, as you can see, they're working on it. There seems to be a natural spring welling up underneath the road and causing cracks and subsidence. But as you snake along next to the lake, it is just absolutely spectacular. Even on a moody, gloomy day like this, the rain stopped, of course, but you can start to get up to speed. If you've got good suspension like the V-Strom does, you'll soak up these things with no problem at all. Last time I came down here, I was on a Cafe Racer 650, basically a copy of a British design. The suspension was really poor, and yes, I felt it. But on a modern bike, you won't have any issues. The views, the road surface, the curly-whirly nature of the road, spectacular. You should see it on a blue sky day, which you will in another video, probably the one where we're coming back or the one where we're going to Gold River. I haven't made my mind up yet, but it is a absolutely spectacular technical road to ride. Can't recommend it enough, with a wonderful campsite at the end of it. So as we curl along, you're going to see Buttle Lake on the right here, and in a little while you're going to see us cross over a bridge, and then the Ralph River campground will appear any second right now on our right, and we're going to turn in there. It's a little dirt road, so that's kind of fun. You don't have to check in at all. If you've reserved, they will come round, and later on you don't even pay because you have to pay to reserve. So it'll come round and stick a sticker on your campsite. We were on campsite 17, really nice. You could hear the river just running a few feet away from us. However, there is a campsite further up on the right that we've got our eyes on for next time, because literally you could fish right off the campsite into the river. It wasn't overcrowded at all. There was hardly anyone there, which was great, despite the fact that you have to reserve for about 2/3 of the campsites. Hardly anyone there. Haven't camp toilets improved? Wow, 20 years ago when I was really into camping a lot, they were just awful. Now they're real modern facilities now. Yeah, there's still a hole in the ground, but they're so much cleaner, so much better constructed. There's one on your left right now. All sorts of recycling and garbage and everything else that you can put in there before you leave. And then just cruising along here down the dirt road, you can see how spacious the campsites are. There's a lot of room between them. You're not right on top of each other. You've got a lot of privacy. There's a lot of bush around you. You're not going to be hearing too much in the way of conversations, etc., so on and so forth. And our campsite number 17 is coming up on the right-hand side. We'll be doing the setup and the trip to Gold River next week.
Once again, thanks for watching, everyone. If this is the first time you've watched, please consider subscribing. I do product reviews, motorcycle reviews, off-road and on-road vlogs, as well as tours. Don't forget to follow me on social media, that's Instagram, Facebook and Twitter, and to like, and especially, I'm begging you here folks, subscribe. This is the BlueMarbleRider, out.